Hey guys, it's Kate again, and I am continuing this build of the modern mountain home that is. And so you can see I am picking up where I left off, which was in the that exterior kind of dining / kitchen bar area. And I say kitchen, but I did not put a grill in there, and yet again, I have not added that yet, but I'm on part 3 of this video and or of this build, and I will get to it. I have one more shot. I plan part 4 to be my final video for this, so I will get that grill in the back or in that kind of outdoor kitchen area, because it's just ridiculous that there's not one. I apologize. No, you know what? I don't apologize, because I'm going to put it in there before you have the opportunity to download it anyway. So I don't apologize. I just feel like a dum-dum. So here I am. I've decided that the middle pod, the middle kind of piece of the home would be the kitchen and dining area. And so I went with a very modern, sleek, black cabinet with the stainless steel countertop. I mean, this is a modern home as it is. This isn't very mountainy. I considered doing the stone, I think they're from maybe kitchen stuff pack. And I'm not remembering what the actual name of that pack is right now. I think I moved this so that I could take a snapshot of the living room for just a thumbnail right here. So that's why you see me jump back to the living room. Anyway, back to the kitchen. I considered using the stone counters. They kind of have like stone bases with probably like a marble or something countertop. But I don't really like that very much. It just doesn't seem very practical that you would have all of this stone countertop work, or maybe that'd be better for outdoor. Anyway, I went with the more sleek stainless steel and black, and so it's definitely ultra black and white contrast, like very modern-y in those terms. And so now you can see I'm populating it, putting some clutter in. This is actually the very first time I've ever used debug or buy debug in The Sims. I have noticed like Misgraphy and Deligracy have been using the debug tool, and I am in love with it. Oh my gosh, you really do have so much more to work with so far as clutter. And I think a lot of this video is just going to be me going through the buy debug, because I'm just, look at this. Oh, I should be using this. So sorry about that. You may have been using the buy debug forever and just think, okay, move on, Kate. But this is my first time looking at it, and it was just so amazing. So I think I'm about to finish up kind of my cluttering of the kitchen area. I was trying to I made that soap pump big because I wanted it to look like you use it on dishes. So very, very black and white kitchen and dining area too. I really like these chairs. I can't remember which pack these are from, but I've never used them before, and they are exquisite. Man, I'm gonna keep using those again and again and again. They are so wonderful. Okay, so I'm trying to add maybe a bar area. Oh, and I don't think I ever found what I was looking for here, but I was definitely looking for a wine nectar. There's you can see I did a search for nectar there, and I never found it, but it's there's 3 wine bottles that you can put on a surface, and I could not find it. And I don't know what the deal is. I think in my last video I had a hard time finding things too. So where the heck can I find it, and what search term can I use to find it? Because nectar and wine did not find it. So moving on to the bedroom area, this last pod is 4 bedrooms and 3 full bathrooms. 2 of those bathrooms are dedicated to rooms. And then, I'd never seen this tub before, so I was just checking it out for a bit. But I ended up going with something a little more fancy than the wood tub. So 2 of the bathrooms are dedicated to bedrooms, and then 1 will be shared with the other 2 bedrooms. So I took a while trying to populate these bathrooms. I always try to go with different showers, and then I pretty much 95% of the time I end up putting this Seasons shower. It's so nice. It kind of is modern but industrial, but casual. It's wonderful. It's such a good shower. So you can see I'm trying to put a light over the bathtub now. And I think I'm moving on to this private bathroom. And so I would think that this isn't the master bedroom. So this is what I would consider to be maybe for the oldest child or even a mother-in-law suite. Although I do furnish it as if it's for like a teenage girl, I think. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. So I did some populating in here. I really felt kind of dissatisfied with the bathrooms. I didn't populate them very much, and maybe I'll come back to them and add some more. I don't quite remember, but I know that I just kept feeling like they were so bare, like they needed more. So trying to populate it as much as possible. And yeah, adding laundry, and you know what? That's another thing. I'm going to write this down. I don't think I put laundry, like actual washer and dryer, in this build, which is bad because I'm going to have hampers, and then they're going to have a bunch of stinky laundry that they can't wash. So I need to make sure that I get that in part 4 as well. Whew, I'm behind. Okay, so here's the beginning of the teenage girl's bedroom. I think I really focused on the color orange for it. It's very bright, and it's not really feminine. I mean, it's really a neutral, like a gender neutral color, I guess, but aren't they all? But there are definitely other things in the room that make it kind of girly, so it's really more just colorful in general, and gave her this flowery dresser and try to populate that with some stuff that a teenage girl might have. And then I also gave her a desk that I fill with some makeup, as well as like a pink laptop and other things. So yeah, oh my gosh, that panda, I didn't realize how creepy this panda is. But it's definitely, like, its eyes are pretty creepy, right? I mean, I didn't know that or realize that before. So I actually gave it more of like the traditional colors instead of a bright, the bright multicolor, like, it looked a little bit too childish. And I thought, no, this is a teenager. She's going to have like some things from childhood, but some things that are a little bit more adult-like, or maybe she's into China, or she's went on some like really expensive field trip to China. I don't know. So that's why I changed that panda to be more like a something you'd actually associate with Chinese culture, and not just some random colorful bear lamp. Okay, and then this one I made a little bit more masculine, although really both of them could go either way. So this could definitely be for somebody, child, preteen, or teen, I think. Although I guess it lends itself more towards teen than child. So preteen or teen. And I tried to put some like funky stuff in here, like maybe this one's really into science, whereas the first bedroom I did was kind of musical. This one is definitely a lot more into like science and math. So I put like firecracker and bubbles, and gave this gamer chair here. And I put a lot of fun posters on the wall that are kind of technology or science based. Strangerville gave us this excellent collection of posters that are just so sciencey and interesting. And gosh, I think we got like 9 different did we get like 9 different like thumbnails that go on the posters? They're really amazing. And so that's something that I really like about using or creating bedrooms or spaces for the teens or children is there's a ton of posters in this game, and you really don't ever use them otherwise. I also made this room a lot messier than the other one. And then I put a rug in here and realized, oh shoot, I didn't put a rug in the other room, and I really like rugs. So especially since there's a concrete floor in this build, I thought it would be appropriate for there to be a rug everywhere. So you see, that's the first thing that I do in this toddler room, just to make sure I don't forget, is I put that rug in there. And so I put some toys, and oh man, the little bear chairs are just so great. I mean, they are like, they're so cute. They're really every single like type of children's chair, like I guess the different swatches that you can use are all so cute and amazing. And so I definitely put those in here. I think I use those every time. These big bears, and I think there's a dragon too, those kind of freak me out. Like I feel like that's a lot larger than the child, and maybe it would scare me. And so as I was populating the toddler room, I realized, oh, I didn't supply like toddlers' needs by putting a toddler toilet anywhere. So I put a potty in the shared bathroom, and then you can see it made me realize, like, oh, I should be putting some other things in the bathroom. At first I put this really colorful painting on the wall here. Oh, maybe I left it. I thought that I changed it because it looked a little bit too formal for a kid's room, but I guess I left it on there. And then I of course use these guys just because they have nice like variation and in color, and are obviously meant for kids and toddlers. And so here's the master. The master really isn't any bigger than the other rooms. I tend to do that in my builds. I don't like having these giant, spacious master bedrooms or bedrooms in general, because I like the idea that if the Sims want to go do something, they have to get out of the room. That's something I kind of do in life as well. I don't want a TV in my room, and I want my room to be a dedicated space for calm and sleep. So I don't put a lot of distractions in my bedroom, and I do the same thing with the Sims too. So I guess I've decided that because I do things that way, they have to do things that way too. So I think I'm getting closer to the end here of this furnishing video, and this furnishes the entire main areas of the build. And what's left to do is I need to finish up the exterior. There's going to be a ton of landscaping that needs to be done. I've totally ignored the yard, so that's definitely where I need to go next with this. So yes, populating the master bathroom. I really wanted them to have a shower and a bathtub, because I think a bathtub is good for them to have whenever they're tense. A lot of times they come home from work tense, and so I usually make them take a bath or play a video game, but I prefer that they take a bath. Again, going more towards calm things rather than things that are, that are more stimulating. I want to go for things that are more calm. And so I was trying to figure out what else I could put in this room to finish it off. It's a little bit bare. I've really felt dissatisfied with the bathrooms in general. But anyways, coming up on the end here, and I just put a few things above the bathtub that you can reach for while you're taking your bath, which is nice. And I really appreciate you guys watching this video. I will get part 4 out. I have not done it yet, but I really appreciate it. So thanks guys, and make sure you keep things to a